What's the deal, y'all? This your boy King Eric the Great coming at y'all with another video for the night. And what we got right here going on, 50 Cent threw the G-Unit band under the bus. He threw them G-Unit niggas under the bridge. On his new Instagram post, you look on his IG right now. He said in 16 years, every time you saw them together, it was my show. Then he will go on and say, some people are not built to make it. It's their habits and instincts will put them right back to struggle. Wrote 50 on a photo of himself. You put them on, they F up the package. Fifth was not clear about who he was speaking about, but he decided not to keep his message as one shrouded in mystery. Instead, he followed up with another comment. He said, do you realize G-Unit only did 5 shows together without me? In 16 years, every time you saw them together, it was my show. Now that's a big bag they effed up. Something tells me that somebody like Lloyd Banks, who accomplished so much by himself, wouldn't be happy about that statement. However, when people think of G-Unit, 50 is usually seen as a front man. Do you guys think he have a point? I would say that he does, because for one, if you really look at these guys' solo successes, they haven't really been popping without 50. 50 was able to aid him on a hook. 50 was able to put his verses on the track to generate more interest. And I felt like out of all the guys, Lloyd Banks had the biggest potential, because Banks, he was a monster in his prime. He had some of the slick punchlines. He had the songs that could make the chicks go crazy, and he just couldn't follow up like that, because I think just like what 50 was bringing up, these guys got complacent. When that money start coming through, that work ethic isn't there. They're not as hungry. So within the past several years, we've gotten mixtapes from Banks, which was dope. But the rest of them, like Yayo ain't really been putting out nothing. He basically just been following 50's lead. And I believe that's what 50 was talking about. But this also goes in hand with when you allow another man to bird feed you, this type of disrespect is going to come with the territory. And of course, we already know what's going on with Young Buck. Him and 50 are having a war of words right now. 50 is just getting at this dude with the trolling. Buck is trying to come at him with the diss records, and it's not really doing anything. But he has a point. But the only thing I don't like is how he's putting all this business out on Front Street like this for Instagram. That's the only problem that I have with this. Like, things like this should be handled behind closed doors, because they were strong as a unit. A G-Unit reunion was needed in today's cluster fuck rap game right now. But you know how it be with people's situations are different. Egos is out of control. People have mortgages, grown man problems. And plus, Banks just had a kid recently, and I guess he don't feel sort of way taking orders from 50 like he was when he was 21, 22. So a lot of that plays into why you see a lot of these groups, after they reunite, they don't really mesh together like that afterwards. Situations change. The game has changed. Priorities change. But it just feels a little messy to me to be put out on Instagram. And of course the whole thing with his kid too. Like, he basically threw his kid under the bridge, disowned him. I mean, 50 is just using this Instagram thing as his outlet to really build his brand at this point. He don't really need to do music no more. He just has power on Instagram. But my question is, do you guys think he has a point? I mean, G-Unit without 50 ain't really no G-Unit. It's like it's like the Jacksons without Michael, if you really look at it. So be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. Y'all know what it is. Holla back.